What's up, fam? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Salute to the fam. Salute to everybody in Mainman Mademan's boxing forum over there on Facebook. Man, I'm checking out Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has released some statements to the public, speaking in the Philippines. There's a few articles and reports out about it where Manny Pacquiao has said that he's currently negotiating with his next opponent, and he currently does not want to name who that next opponent may be because he doesn't want to have any problems. Now, first off right there, I think that's a very smart strategy. I get it. We boxing fans, we boxing junkies, we thirsty to know what's going to happen because we know how if Manny Pacquiao chooses and come out and tell everybody who he's fighting, then just maybe the other fighters can then move on and stop looking at Manny Pacquiao. But at the end of the day, it's better to conduct these negotiations behind closed doors. We all know that because when you present these things to the public, the fans kick up dust. They start to draw position. We start to draw positions on what we want to see, what we don't want to see. And this kind of hurts, the plans of a lot of fighters. So Manny Pacquiao is doing it the proper way and keeping this behind closed doors, as much as I hate to admit that, you know what I'm saying? But if it's going to close the deal and bring us a good fight, then so be it. Now, also Manny Pacquiao is also coming out and saying with the announcement of this particular opponent that he's also going to be announcing his retirement. So this looks to be Manny Pacquiao's very last fight of his career, whether it be for a rematch or not, I'm not sure. But it looks like that Manny Pacquiao is pretty much gearing up to call it quits. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao's had a very, very promising career, if that's what he chooses to do. He's 42 years of age. He's fighting in a whole nother era. A lot of us boxing fans may not even thought Manny Pacquiao would be fighting this long. And he's still winning, you know what I mean? He vacated his title. He was not defeated for his title. So, you know, he's still winning. And it's always going to look good for Manny Pacquiao and his legacy for him to continue to win in a new era. So, you know, we're going to anticipate this particular announcement. Now, y'all already know me as a boxing fan. What I want to see is definitely I want to see my man Terence Crawford get that fight. That's a fight that's long overdue. That's a fight that was once promised to Terence Crawford, and it never came to fruition when Manny Pacquiao was over there under the same promotional company with Top Rank Promotions as Terence Crawford. And Bob Arum, the promoter, willingly admitted that he was the one that blocked that fight. So it's almost like as if it's owed to Terence Crawford. And we all know that if Manny Pacquiao would have fought Terence Crawford back in the day, what would that have done for Terence Crawford's career today? You know what I mean? So I would like to see him get what he's due as far as that fight. And he was always promised that fight. He's even at once upon a time, I remember, refused to come on up the welterweight while Manny Pacquiao was still doing his thing out of respect. And what, you know, pretty much Bob Arum pretty much wanted him to do that at that time. Terence Crawford remained at 140 a lot longer than he pretty much probably wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Only to give Manny Pacquiao enough room and enough time to do what he was doing. But it is what it is, man. We never got that fight. There's a lot of talks about Mikey Garcia. We already been hearing those talks. We know that Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao has been talking for quite some time. Time and time again, Mikey Garcia came out and said that they were very close to making a deal, and just every time that they got close, something kind of got in the way. The situation in the world got in the way, and so that kind of stalled things. And according to some reports, and according to Mikey Garcia himself, well, they picked back up where they left off, and they may be coming to a deal. Now, this also comes on the heels of Bob Arum, Terence Crawford's promoter, saying that he may not be coming back until sometime around September or before September, pushing Terence Crawford's date possibly a little further out, but we just don't know what to believe because Bob Arum says a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to also keep in mind that, remember that also Manny Pacquiao's business partner just dropped a poster on his social media, and it was a poster of Manny Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. I just find it hard to believe that Pacquiao doesn't want to face Garcia. And, you know, as far as the retirement is concerned, you know, one thing I want to keep in mind amongst boxing fans is just because he may be coming up to announce his retirement, it could be a retirement plan, meaning that, you know, it could be 2 or 3 fights in this particular plan, whichever one that Manny Pacquiao wants to announce. And I think that'll be very interesting. I mean, think about it like this. What if Manny Pacquiao can't come back in time and to get the crowd or the money that he desires? Well, if he comes back and get maybe somewhat of a touch or something to keep him busy, to make some money and put some money in his pocket, and then come around about November, December, somewhere around there towards the end of the year, and get a bigger fight when crowds may be back and things may have changed, and maybe, you know, get a bigger fight during that time of year, and then retire there. Or maybe come back in the Philippines sometime next year for a big homecoming fight, something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very possible. I very much believe. So it could be a retirement plan. It could be the next fight that's going to be, he's going to be retiring on, or, you know, we just don't know. We're just going to wait for his announcement, but something is definitely imminent. You know what I mean? And like I said before, I find it hard to believe that Mikey Garcia wouldn't be in the cards. And who's to say that Mikey Garcia would be his last fight? I mean, if he was to defeat Mikey Garcia, like I said before, Manny Pacquiao may want to come back in towards the end of the year and still get another fight and then go into retirement. If he loses to Mikey Garcia, maybe he wants a rematch towards the end of the year and gets into a big fight. Or if it's Terence Crawford, same plan. You know what I'm saying? We just got to all wait and see. We just know that the announcement is imminent. And, you know, so the Pacquiao fans out there, nation, who love to see him fight, and you know that these are some of the last times that we're going to see him fight, just keep that in mind. You know, this may be the last time on the next time, but then again, it may be a plan. We just got to wait and see. Thumbs up for the homie, man, on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, catch up with y'all real soon on the live stream. Salute to everybody in Mainman Mademan's boxing forum over there on Facebook, man. I catch up with y'all real soon. Until the next video. Peace out.